Hey, good morning guys. My name is Vanessa. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to discuss something with you. I want to let you know what happened to me. See, I went to bed last night and I almost could not sleep because I had all those ideas, all those crazy ideas about waking up this morning and how things would be different from this point on. And that kept me up all night. You see, you gotta start. You gotta start taking the steps that you know, the steps that you need, the steps to finish or to start at least on those projects that you know will take you one step closer to living that dream life, that life that you've been dreaming of. You know, it's a life that's different from the practical life that you have, where you get up and you live every day to go to that cubicle infested world, one that you don't really like. You go and you work, you go to that cubicle infested world to work at a job that you don't like, to pay the bills and to put gas in a gas tank in order to take you to places you don't really want to go, to work with people you don't really want to be around. Those are people whose company you don't even enjoy, and yet that is what you're doing every day. You go to that job so that you can have money to buy groceries, the same groceries that are keeping you fat and unfit, which are keeping you from being healthy and fit in your life. You go to work to pay mortgage or a rent on a house or an apartment that you don't really like. That is a nuisance, a house that you don't really like coming home to. And you know what makes it worse? That's because you are a coward for doing that. Before you go from your bedroom to the kitchen, there's this little guy, almost you could picture a little guy on your shoulder that's telling you every day what it is that you're going to do that is different from what it is that you really want to do. That little guy that tells you that you're no good, that you need to live this life and go to work at the same job. What do? You ignore that other voice that's inside of you that's telling you that what you desire really matters. That little voice that tells you that purpose that you have in your life, those things that really matter to you, it tells you that those things are important. But yet you listen to that other voice that tells you that it's the superficial, the outside, and those things that don't have any depth in them that really matter. And that is where you make the mistake, because you believe that little voice. There's so many of you out there that should have cut a CD, that should have written a book, that should have finished your degree, that should have started a business, that should have followed your passion and your dream, but you haven't. Why? Because you're scared. You're scared of failure, and you're scared of making mistakes. I'm guilty of that. You know what you need? You need to find your why. Why are you playing this game that you're playing? Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you passionate about this? Once you find your why, then you won't even need an alarm clock in the morning. Your opportunity will wake you up. That's what's called an opportunity clock, not an alarm clock. So we have to be very careful when it comes to alarm clocks. There's burglar alarm, fire alarm, and then you go and have a wake-up alarm. You don't need a wake-up alarm, you need an opportunity clock. And once you find your why, you have found your opportunity. Because not too long ago, I used to wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'd be at work at 10. And I would be rushing, going crazy to get to work. That's because I hadn't found my why. I wake up in the morning now at 7 o'clock, sometimes even earlier. Why? Because I want to have time to make those videos and to plan and work on the things that really matter to me. And that is what I mean by finding your opportunity clock. That's what wakes me up. You don't have to be perfect to live how you want to live, to have what you want to have, to be who you want to be, or to do what you want to do. You don't have to be perfect. What you do have to do is to try to perfect every day of your life. Try to perfect every hour, perfect every minute, perfect every second. Because listen, there is, as long as you're alive, as long as there's breath in your nostrils, there will be room for improvement. However, what I want you to do is to try to perfect every single moment. Perfect your 24 hours. That is how you will make a difference. And this is exactly why I started this whole read one book a week, the one book a week challenge. Because by reading a book symbolizes, and what it represents is you working on yourself. A book is getting you one step closer to becoming a better version of yourself and to achieving true breakout. That's my inspiration, my message, my tip for today. You don't have to be perfect to get what you want, but you do have to perfect every minute of your day. That's how you keep working on yourself, and that is how you achieve success. Once again, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share the video, and of course, subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos. I will see you guys tomorrow.